everybody. Welcome aboard. How's the sound? Is the sound okay? Hello, hello. Sound okay? Hi, everybody. Yep. Okay, good. Excellent. Sound is perfect. Great, great. Hi, everybody. Ready for some imaging? I'm still setting up here. I got to plug my laptop in. This big scope I've got set up on my desktop, and the smaller one I set up on my laptop, but I didn't. I got to boot this thing up. I forgot. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Steven. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what the heck I'm looking at. Hi, everybody. All right. Let me turn on my laptop here. All right. Plug in the USB. All right. You like that Wizard Nebula? Did you guys see my latest picture? Let me find it here. Astrophotography. No. Let's see. My latest one is the Wizard. There's my latest picture, the Wizard Nebula. Woohoo! Oh, you're imaging the lobster, the bubble, and the Northern Lagoon tonight. Excellent. There is... All right, I got to start up my small rig first. Well, I'm imaging tonight the West Veil Nebula and this other nebula right next to the North American Nebula to the left. I'm going to start up my laptop right now. Hang on, give me 1 second. Oh, you know what? I want to make sure... let's see. I want to share my link, post it to my community tab so people know there's a stream going on. Copy, okay. And give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right there. There's a lot of people tell me they don't get the alerts, so this is one more way of letting people know. Image. Hang on here. I am live streaming deep space. If anyone wants to join, here is the link. All right. I'm live streaming deep. If anyone wants to join, here is the link. All right, I'm going to post that for people, and now if they click on the link, they go to my page. Okay, great. That's done. Now let's get this smaller rig imaging right now. You got an ad? Sorry about that. I did that on purpose. YouTube suggested now would be a good time to display an ad, so I clicked the button. Sorry about that. I gotta make money, don't I? And this is part of being on YouTube. All right, let's get this thing going. Let's turn on the power box. Now this is I'm remote connected into my laptop. My laptop is sitting right to the right of me. Go get that money, Chuck. Hey, Bostronomy is here. Bostronomy. He's a big channel on Instagram, everybody. Glad to see you here. All right. Let's see. Let's connect. I'm on my laptop right now. Let me unpark the mount. We'll get this one going first. Small crowd today. We usually have about 150 or so watching us, but maybe as the stream gets going, we'll get more people. Good to see you, man. Don't even get me started on the Lions. It figures. The Lions had the hottest offense in the NFL this season. And, of course, the Patriots shut them out 0. Ugh. It's disgusting. The Lions are just an embarrassment every single year. I'm tired of it. All right, so what I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to image, I think I'm done with the Wizard Nebula. Yeah, I'm done with that one. This is a wide field view of the Wizard. But now, I say NGC 7000, but that's actually not the... NGC 7000 is the North American Nebula, but I'm going after the area to the left of it. So let's get this thing going. I'm going to capture HA now. I don't know how good the HA will be, but we'll see. Let's set that up. Bear with me here. We're almost ready. 105. Make sure that is 100. The default's already 100. So let's get this thing going. Yes. Now let's see. This mount should... I'm not sure where it is in the sky. I think it might be very high up right now. So the small rig is going now. All right. So that one is going. Okay, now it's going into an autofocus routine. 3 rigs tonight. Right, Hunter, there's 3 rigs. But I'm only imaging with 2. This is actually my solar rig, the one in the middle. I was doing solar earlier, but I deleted all my data. There was really nothing interesting came out of it. Nothing I hadn't done before, so I deleted my data. But you know what happened is I had all 3 telescopes out last night. It was cloudy, so I put tarps over the deep sky rigs. I didn't know it was going to rain, and so this was unprotected. And it rained. But not a hard rain. And I did have a cap over the objective lens, but it definitely got rained on. The whole, it was dirty. There was a little puddle of water on the lens cap, but oh well. Lucky it must not have been a hard rain, but it definitely rained. Okay, now let's get the main rig going. And the main rig is going after the West Veil. Okay, this one's still working on the... I'm not even sure what the nebula is called, what I'm going after, but we'll see what it looks like after I capture an HA picture. Let's see. Let's get this going. Oh, I better start... I always forget to start up my power box, and the power box is what controls the dew heaters. I have it on auto. I better start the, I think I started, did I start the power box on the other one? Yeah, but I didn't make sure I got the dew heaters going. Okay, the autofocus is looking good right now. That's what you want to see, is that little V there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a couple more data points. All right, now let's, now we're going to get the big rig going. Do you guys want to see Saturn? But let's do a couple of the West Veil first. I want to get this thing going. The Witch's Broom. Yeah. All right. I have finished so much stuff. Okay. I'm still working on the horse head, but it doesn't rise till much later. The West Vale. Let's take that up to 75. All right, we're gonna get this going now on the West Vale. Run. Now let's. All right. Now this one is going. And the middle one is just for solar. We're not going to be using that one today. I might look at solar tomorrow if it's clear. I don't know. I wanted to live stream tonight though because the forecast is not looking good after today. Very high up. I've been having a problem with this setup. I'm getting elongated stars. How are you going deep tonight, Chuck? All right, let's capture a couple of the West Vale. I know a lot of people like to see Saturn, and I do too. It's always fun. Do you guys want to see Saturn today? Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, that one's going into an autofocus. And this one looks like it's resuming the auto guider. Auto guider looks okay. So it should start capturing the first image soon. All right, now it's integrating. We'll see what this thing looks like after 4 minutes. And this one is going into an autofocus. Although that's kind of a weird start. Yeah. You'd like to see Saturn? Okay, let's capture a couple of the West Vale first. How about we go to Saturn and we go to Saturn in about 15 minutes or so. I love doing these timer things. Let's say 20 minutes or so. Oops, hang on. Is that all right? I see something here. What is that? Something looks weird back here. Oh, that's the autofocus. All right, the autofocus is looking weird right now. And that one is imaging. Yeah, I've been getting elongated stars some of the time with this, and I'm not sure why. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing all right? Bad, Chuck. Real bad. Uh-oh. Humberto. Thank you. Can you see Titan? Is Titan one of Saturn's rings? Is that what you're... One of Saturn's moons, I mean? Not one of Saturn's rings. The autofocus is having issues here. Hopefully this will get going soon. And let's see this rig. We got about, oh, okay, this one's going to end in about, moons, yeah. Looking to get your first, any suggestions? Oh. Yeah, I can show you a video I made for beginners. Here, let me just give you a link for that. Hang on here. I made a video for beginners. Although a suggestion, not just for beginners though. There is a suggestion here. Share, copy, okay. Let me put this into the stream here. There's some suggestions in that one. Okay, well, this is a nebula. This is a 4-minute exposure. And you can see what it looks like so far. This is not an easy one. It wants to fight me all the time. I've captured it before with the bigger scope, but now I can capture the whole thing, but it's not going to be easy. Autofocus failed. Why? That's okay. This nebula is the right next to the North America Nebula. To the left. I have to find out the name. I'm not sure. Yeah, autofocus failed. I'll have to restart it. I think I can still find my target though. Why? Why is it not finding the target? Oh, there, it found a match. Hooray. Looks like there's some clouds off in the background there. Oh, big adjustment there. All right. If it finds it, there should be a star, a bright star in the middle. Because the west veil has a bright star right in the middle of it. So if I see a bright star, I know it found the target. All right, let's take in another exposure. Yeah, no politics here. I can already see the west veil, even in it found it. Okay. Now it's going to resume the auto guider automatically. There's that bright star right in the middle. That's pretty good. I was working on that the other day. Stop. Okay, I was working on that the other day, trying to line up my my guide scope with the. Okay, now it's going to try and run the autofocus again. Hopefully it will succeed this time. The Casper Warrior? What's the Casper Warrior? Hi, Redhead. check stellarium, go to Uranus, and you just make sure my autofocus is running okay. Autofocus is having real issues today. Well, I don't know what the heck is going on with this setup. It ran fine on my other. Autofocus never fails on the RedCat setup, but it's having difficulty today. I bet you it'll work this time. Maybe. Hey. Hello, Lunar Eclipse. You're no longer a member. I know you had a gift membership and it ran out. Astro Corona was handing out free memberships. The problem is it automatically gave me a membership to my own page. So that's seems like a bug in YouTube. Why would YouTube give me a membership to my own page as a gift? I should not have been one of the recipients. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's too bad. And Lunar can't reapply for membership because he's underage and YouTube won't let him. So that's too bad. He doesn't see a join button. No, I was a little too far to be impacted. Well, it messed up. I had one cloudy night because of it, but because of the hurricane, but that was it. All right, I got the green curve. This one is underway. Finally, autofocus has completed successfully. So if you're just joining us, these are my two deep sky rigs. This one on the left and that one on the right. And this is for solar, which obviously we're not running today at night. I was running solar earlier today, but I deleted all my data. It was just too boring to even process. Nothing I hadn't done many times before. I was really disappointed because the seeing conditions weren't that bad. All right, this one is imaging. Woohoo! Guiding looks pretty good. But I'm still having a problem with elongated stars, and I don't know why. You guys are going to get mad at me, but I'm going to bump this up again. I'm going to bump up. We're not going to go to Saturn for another 20 minutes. Sorry about that. If anybody wants to see Saturn, just bear with me here. I want to capture some western veil before it switches to the meridian. Let's go over 122. What's 122? Are you looking at the live count? Oh, I'm all stuffed up. I can feel it. Allergies. You know what? It's hot in here. I'm going to open the window. And it's fogging up. Oh, I need some fresh air. Oh, that's better. Window. Now, we used to be able to hear the dog next door, Kane, barking, but they moved to Texas. No more Kane. Kane was my buddy next door, the pit bull. He was an albino pit bull, the nicest dog you ever see. His favorite thing was to meet new people. Let's open up Stellarium. I don't know if anybody remembers Kane. He's in a few of my videos on YouTube. Wait, I want to see that nebula that I'm capturing on my other rig. Hang on here. It's not the North American Nebula. It's to the left. Is it no? Peekaboo Nebula? I don't know what that is, but it's not the Peekaboo Nebula. But it's to the left. Oh wait, is this it? Wait. No, that's the... I don't know. It doesn't really show up on Stellarium. I wish I knew the name of it. Somebody keeps asking me about Uranus. Where's Uranus? Uranus is way too low to be seen. There's Saturn right there. Oh, Jupiter's not far up. You could probably see Jupiter today if you guys wanted to see Jupiter. Yeah, we're not doing the Pelican or the... Yes, there's the... Now you can see I'm not really lined up right, but this is the way my camera was rotated. But that's the first exposure. So normally, when I will probably look at it like that. So it's not framed the way I would want. It's 90 degrees. That's the Western Veil. Now here's the problem I'm having. Look at the stars. You see the stars? I don't know why that keeps happening. I have some kind of flexure somewhere. Unless I'm going through my telephone line, my cable line. Let me see here for a second. Could I be pointing at my... I don't think so. I'm going to go take a look really quick where this is pointing. I'm going to go see. Maybe that the elongation is from the line. Maybe it's from this line right above. That's okay if that's the explanation. I'm going to be right back. Nope. Not under the cable line or the power line. I don't know why I'm getting elongated stars. I don't think so. Cable line's dragging. I checked all the knobs. Maybe it's just too much weight for this setup. Sometimes I get good stars and sometimes I don't. So I don't know why. So I end up deleting a lot of data. Let's see that again. You see that? See that? Those are terrible. Terrible. They should be perfectly round. Yep, and guiding looks good. I mean, there's definitely, I think, some flexure going on. And I don't think it's sag in the imaging train. Or how could there be sag when the telescope is pointing straight up? Anybody have any suggestions why I have elongated stars? Let's look at the next exposure. It doesn't always happen. See, that one's not as bad now. You see that? It only happens some of the time. This one is perfectly acceptable. And now if I compare it to the previous image, look at this. You see that? You can see the. Let's go 200%. And let's go 200% on this one. This one's not that bad. I can live with that. But this one is ridiculously bad. You see that? Why? Why? And I'm giving the mount enough time to settle. I even increased that number. I increased it up to 15 seconds, which is a lot of time. So that's what I'm dealing with. I've tightened all the knobs. I've lined up. The big star is very round. I've lined up my guide scope very good with my imaging, so that it's not that the guide scope is lined up. No, there's no wind gusts out there. Perfectly, very calm. Guiding looks fantastic at 0.56. Focuser slipping? I don't know. I don't see how. Focuser looks, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't happen with my other rig. These ones are always round and pinpoint, but this one is a very wide field. Let's see. It's just something I got to figure out. It is what it is. Hey, my moderator is here. What's SH2119? Ah, that's it. That's what I'm capturing. Thank you, Astro Corone. That's what I'm capturing on this rig. That is that. That's what it's going to be. Thank you, Astro Corone. SH2119. I'm going to put that on the OBS here. Nope. So we don't forget. All right. Love the content, Dr. Chuck. Hey, Slick Rick, I like your name. We're going to go over to Saturn in a few minutes. Because I went before the meridian. There's a meridian flip coming pretty soon anyway, in 29 minutes. See, the stars look good in my latest image on this one. This is the Western Veil. But every once in a while I get elongated stars. I can definitely live with these stars. That's pretty good. I can live with that. The cable is stretched. I didn't think so. Let's see this latest image. Yeah, they're elongated again. You see, half my data is just garbage. I'll just capture double the data and throw out half my data until I figure out this problem. You know, it's really pissing me off. I mean, I've checked Flexure. I've lined up my guide scope. The payload is about 29 pounds, but the mount has a capacity of 44 pounds. I don't know how much of that is good for guiding. Opening the window didn't help. It's hot. Even though it says it's 59 degrees out there. I'm not doing galaxies today. The moon is out. And the moon is... It's not a really good time to take a picture of a galaxy if the moon is 98% illuminated. That kind of makes it hard, especially in my area. Next full moon is on election day. Is that bad news? I'm going to take some allergy pills because I was getting stuffed up. I just took 2 Benadryl. If I doze off in about 45 minutes, you know why. Don't call emergency. It's really stuffy in here. And I turned off my air purifier because it's too noisy to run on a live stream. I want to see another picture here. I mean, I don't know. Would you guys keep data that looks like that? If I rotate it, yeah, that looks even worse. No, that data is not keepable when the stars look that bad. I got to figure out this problem with the big rig. It just is not working out. I didn't have this problem until I started using my Skywatcher. I never have anything nice to say about my EQ6-R Pro. Maybe I'll go back to using my Celestron CGX for this rig. Yeah, you don't want to keep those images. Let's see the next one. It's almost ready. Astro Corone just gifted 5 people memberships. Wow. Thank you, Astro Corone. Lunar Eclipse was hoping somebody would gift him a membership because it ran out. Lunar Eclipse was just saying his gifted membership ran out. Here's the problem. You see that? Chuck Ayub. I should not be the recipient of a gift. I'm the YouTube page owner. I don't need to be a recipient. It did it again. But thank you, Astro. Thanks a lot, Astro Chrome. That was very nice of you. Lunar Eclipse is back again. You got it. Lunar Eclipse was just saying, Chuck, live stream so I can become a member, and now he's got one. I don't know. This is the second time in a row I was gifted a membership. That's ridiculous. But I'm logged in with my other account. Maybe I should not be logged in with my other Chuck Ayub account, even though it's all part of the same account. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one looks better. You see that? Look how pinpoint those stars are. Why? What is going on with this? I can't. For one frame they're elongated. The next frame they are so pinpoint. Look how good they look. And you can see the HFR went way down on that. This data looked terrific. YouTube is being... That's amazing. Now let's see how the next one looks. See, it only happens sometimes that I get elongated stars, so maybe... Oh. Maybe because my mount is so perfectly balanced that sometimes they say you should be east heavy. You know, I was thinking about that earlier. Maybe I need to be a little east heavy so the mount doesn't sort of wobble between the gears. You know what I'm talking about? The backlash. I'm not east heavy. I wonder if that's it. I'm not gonna go out and fix that now, but next time I'm going to be east heavy. Right now my balance is too perfect. So something to keep in mind. I mean, that's the only thing I haven't really thought of yet. I mean, I haven't tried. I've tried everything else. And you can see how well, look at, there's that bright star here. And look at my guide scope. The bright star, I mean, it's almost perfectly lined up. I fixed that the other day. But that didn't really do anything. But it's still good to have them lined up. And this rig just runs without any issues. My RedCat setup, never have any issues with this one. You guys are going to get mad. Just 10 more minutes, and then we'll go to Saturn. 10 more minutes, and we'll switch to Saturn. I just want to keep an eye on this rig, making sure I'm getting pinpoint stars. I'm not trying to drag you along here. I just want to make sure this stuff is looking good. Somebody really got mad at me one time when I kept changing the time for Lunar Eclipse. But I was changing the time for the next phase of the lunar. Why do you keep changing the time? And he just went off on me. I can't believe that lunar eclipse. You were hoping I would live stream and now you remember again. Remember, that's only for 30 days, lunar eclipse. All right, let's see the stars on this one. That's okay. Those look pretty good. See, I bet you that's it, though. I bet you my problem is I'm not east heavy. I think that's the only thing I haven't tried. And now normally this is not how you would want to frame the West Vale. It should be 90 degrees, but I'm working on other projects at the same time, and so there's nothing really I can do here. Hey, we got 160 people watching. Hello, everybody. You guys see that? I have been averaging about 1,000 new subscribers per day from the last 6 days. It's really picked up, but then sometimes it slows down again. So that's that. Thank you for helping me reach 500,000. It's amazing I made it that far. Thank you. Thank you. Although I just put out a new short video this morning, and it's the first one in a long time that just did not get a lot of traffic. I don't understand it. I mean, it has the same stats as the other one, just not a lot of views. And I thought it was a cool video, but I can't win them all, I guess. I'm spoiled by my success. Excuse me. We'll stack some of this data too. I want to see how this one looks stacked after I capture a few more. When I get to about 1 hour's worth of data, we'll stack that and see how it looks. Oh, you guys want to see something real quick? You can tell my members have probably already seen this data, but let me show you something here. PixInsight. I got to remember that. I got to try East Heavy. I bet you that's it. Anyway, I want to show you now. A lot of people ask me, do you have to capture flats every time you image? I think no. I've been using the same flats for, oh geez, how long? For the 4 months. But you can see now, it's finally time to recapture flats, because look what happens. Where's my data? Look at my oxygen. Look at, my flats are not really effective anymore. I've been using the same flats for 4 months. And this is my oxygen data on the Wizard Nebula. And you can see all the vignetting. This is what the flats are supposed to fix. The flat calibration frames. So I have to recapture flats before I process any more data. Like I said, the flats are 4 months old. And that's my Wizard. What do you think? Oh, that's not even the latest one. That's the latest. Let me change the... $521K subs, the channel is dying. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Let's see if my next exposure came through here. Oh, another one came through. I can already see the stars are good just by looking at the graph. See you want the blue number, the HFR, to be as low as, and look at it just going down. So that's good. Yeah. See that? Now this is good. I'm getting a lot of subs in a row where the data looks great. So I don't have to throw away half my data. Glad to see it. Only the first couple of subs were bad. Now I'm on a roll. A lot of people say, you should work for NASA. I am not nearly smart enough to work for NASA. I would make a good custodian. Would you like your garbage empty, sir? Would you like a new coffee? Oh, this is, I'm getting some spikes here. What's going on with that guiding? What's happening here? It hardly matters with this, when such a so wide field, even spikes like that don't matter much. Sorry, I have the sniffles. These allergies are back again. That is crazy, Lunar Eclipse. I can't believe you got another membership 2 months in a row now. Thanks to Astro Corone. You can thank Astro Corone for that. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, the West Vale. Although my camera's not really rotated the way I would want. But because it's not rotated the way I would want because I'm working on other projects. So... Uh-oh. Astro Corone is going to be right back. I bet he's going on to Twitter. He's got some Twitter business to do. Yeah, now Lunar Eclipse, you can talk to me again and access my membership. I have a Meridian flip coming up pretty soon. So we're going to switch over to Saturn. Yeah. Cool. I'll definitely live stream that lunar eclipse if I can. If it's clear. Oh, I got a new member. Thank you, Alter N. Thank you very much for becoming a new member. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to go look at Saturn pretty soon in a minute here. I want to see one more exposure, then we're going to go look at Saturn. You saw Mercury today. Hey, Alter. Thanks for becoming a member. I combined the RedCat and the 2600 for wide field. I wanted an extra wide field. It's very undersampled, but you can easily fix that with drizzling. Okay, let's see. Are my stars still good? Yeah, good enough. Not perfect, but okay. Let's go to. I have a Meridian flip coming in. Let's go find. You guys want to do Saturn, or do you want to stay on the Western Veil? Where are you going? Saturn or Western Veil? Saturn. Yeah, I figured. Let's go. Let's take a look at Saturn. Let's do this. I enjoy looking at Saturn too. Even though this is not really the greatest scope for Saturn, it's still fun. And Saturn is looks like it's pretty much in view. Okay. Saturn starting soon. All right. Let's see. I got to get the coordinates for Saturn. Sky Live Saturn. All right. I have to stop my auto guider. Okay. Go. Come on, Saturn. All right. My mount is going to point. Whoa, look at all these clouds. What is this crap? I gotta look at the satellite. My favorite gummy bear. I don't know, Brody. That's a good one. While that's doing it, I just want to pull up the satellite. I did not expect there to be clouds. Oh, right here. But that looks like they're just passing. All right, let's see. Oh, Saturn is right in the middle. We already got it. Abort. We already got it. Okay, good. All right, now we're gonna see. You can see Saturn right in the middle. Now we're gonna go get a live view of it. So let me turn that off. Let me turn off the focuser part. Let's open up Sharp Cap. I never get tired of looking at Saturn, even though this is not the best telescope for it. All right, let's open up. All right, it thinks I have a Celestron mount. That's okay. That's okay. Let's put this 100. Oh, let me do one thing here. Let's change my filter. All right, we've got Saturn. Let's blow this sucker up. Wait, let's all right, shut up already. All right. And let's lower the exposure a bit. Whoops. Let's zoom. 250. And don't worry, I'll get it in focus in a moment here. Well, I'll get it in focus. It's very out of focus. But we've got Saturn. There's Saturn. Now let's get it in focus. Let me pull up my MoonLite focuser here. All right. Connect. Now let's see if I move 10 steps, is it looking better? Oh yeah, how's that looking? Woo! Isn't that awesome? I love seeing Saturn. Let's zoom in a little bit more. It's shaky a little bit, but that's the atmosphere. We've got Saturn. Isn't that sweet? I never get to, even though it is a bigger scope would be better for this, but I think it's awesome. So you see that, how it's getting dimmer? Definitely some clouds in that area. Hang on. You see that? The clouds are going to pass in a minute. I love it. I don't know. Where's Neptune? You guys want to make it even bigger? Although it might be pixelated. Yeah, that's too pixelated, isn't it? That's too much. Yeah, it's coming and going because of clouds. Yeah, a few clouds in the area. Let me see if it's impacting this one. Now that still looks good. I could look at this all freaking night. I think it is so cool. Where is Uranus? Let's see Uranus. Uranus is too low for me to see right now. How about Neptune? Wow, Neptune is almost in view. Right next to Jupiter, really. Here's Neptune, and here's Jupiter. If I zoom in, but Neptune is really much farther away. You have to really zoom in to see it. There's Neptune. And what is that moon? Triton. Okay. Neptune and Triton. All right. We're dealing with clouds. That's why it's coming and going like that. Where's the Helix Nebula? Is that out now? Where's the Helix? Oh, the Helix! Oh my gosh! I should start capturing the Helix Nebula. Ooh, maybe I'll... It's not in view yet, but... Oh, I gotta add that to my list. In an hour, I'm gonna go after the Helix Nebula. You want me to make it bigger here? Let's try 400%. That's not too bad. Oh, you did it the other week. Oh, cool. Good one, Brody. Saturn always looks great. Even though this is a smaller scope for planets and it's not in color, doesn't it look awesome? Yeah, I admit, this looks awesome. You know what? I deleted my moon data, Brody, so I forgot about it. I forgot to double check it. So what do we want to do? Do you want to see Jupiter today too? I'm going to be online for a while. Stacy, thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate that. If anybody wants to stick around, we'll go to Jupiter. 90 minutes. Jupiter. It won't be in view for another 90 minutes. How do I add a countdown in OBS? There's in the menu at the top that says Tools. Under the Tools menu, you go to Scripts, and then the timer's right there. You just say how much duration in minutes. You set up a text label first that you call it timer. You know what? I gotta do a how-to video for my members so I can show you this. I'm going to try the Helix Nebula in about a half an hour. I did not know the Helix was already... Let's see the Helix. Let's see. Let's go to the current time. I don't think it's in view yet. Maybe in 30 minutes. maybe right there. It's a very low target. At 9:30, I'm going to try the Helix Nebula. There is a spammer on board? Where? Who? Not anymore. Astro Corone, my moderator, has taken care of it. Thank you, Astro Corone. Thanks for the alert, Lunar Eclipse. Do I look smarter with or without my glasses? Yeah, I put my telescopes right in the description there. Telescope 1 and Telescope 2 with my glasses. With and without glasses, thank you very much. Where is Saturn right now? Oh, Saturn is right at the meridian. I'm going to stay on it for a few more minutes, then we're done with Saturn. If you saw my last stream, I tried to point at Saturn when it was over here, and my mount couldn't do it. I was losing the home position of my mount. It just couldn't do it, man. I'm going to stay on this for a few more minutes. I don't think the Helix Nebula is going to be visible right now. It might be in the trees. Let's see. Helix Nebula. Oh. Well, let's see. This is southeast. The Helix Nebula is probably right about there. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. These two are in operation right now. My deep sky rig. This third one here is my solar rig, and I didn't cover it up last night. It got rained on, but it seemed okay. I tried it today. So this one is not in operation right now, but I might try the sun tomorrow. But it didn't look like there was much going on with the sun lately. It kind of died down. It was really active for a while. Let's start setting up for the Helix. What is the Helix? NGC7293. I think in about 15 minutes I'm going to try and go after it. Okay. Let's set that up. Helix. Let's double check that again. All right, 10 minutes. We're going to try this. Am I frozen? I don't think I'm frozen. I can see what you guys are looking at with my iPad. Okay, it's back. You think I should try and go for the Helix Nebula now? You think it might be... Do you think I might be in the trees if I go for it? Right about there. Which means it's going to be right about here. Let's try it. Okay, say goodbye to Saturn, everybody. All right, hang on. Wait. No, not that. Goodbye, Saturn. Bye. It was nice knowing you, Saturn. Until we meet again. Bye. All right. Let's close that. Close the camera. Let's turn disconnect. Turn that back on. All right. Let's go for the Helix. All systems go. It's going to be low. It's going to point very low. Just don't point at the trees. This is a very low target. It doesn't look like it's pointing at the trees. Not even close. All right, we're going after the Helix. All right. It says it's still slewing. It's not still slewing. Okay, all right, now it's going to the plate solve. It's going to try and center, right, the eye of Sauron. Is that how you say that? Now it's going to try and, we're going to try and center on it. Does that look like I'm in the trees? I don't know. I don't think so. You know, a few years ago, I didn't have this luxury. These trees were twice as high, right up to there. But my neighbor's gardeners cut these trees in half, and it opened up the whole south to me. How lucky was that? So I didn't have this view before. I don't know if it found it or not. Did it? Well, it found something, and I don't think I'm in the trees. It's gonna have to go through a autofocus again, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm still in focus with my HA. So this step is it redirects my mount to point to the location, and after it points to the location, I have it on 30-second delay. That's why step 2 takes so long, because otherwise the mount is still shaking and it won't be able to get a good exposure. So I give the mount 30 seconds to settle. Now it's taking the next exposure. Let's see. Is that it? Did it find it? I think I see it. Now we're still centering on it, and we'll wait for the... Hopefully that's it. Okay. Now it's going to restart the auto guider automatically. Woo! Okay. Not very good seeing down there. Are all the clouds gone? There might be some clouds. You can see it's still partly cloudy in that area. But let's see. Resuming auto guider. Setting filter for HA. Okay, now it's going through an autofocus. And after the autofocus, we'll do a 4-minute exposure and see how it looks. And this is my other rig. It's going to be doing an automatic meridian flip in 10 minutes. If you're new to astrophotography, you'll see how I'm pointing straight up. But if I let the mount keep taking, the telescope keep taking exposures, it will eventually bang into the tripod legs. So the meridian flip will flip the mount over to that direction. You have eclipse footage? Well, we're going to do the eclipse for now. Brody, you don't have to tell Brody to calm down. He's cool. He's all right. That's all right. That's everybody be nice. If you send me a Instagram message or something with your eclipse, let's take a look at it. That's no problem. Everybody be nice. Oh, okay. The autofocus is going to take a while. You know what? Yeah. Well, I think I got to put my dad to bed. He's going to be 90. A lot of people know we all take care of my dad, and I'm going to go. He's in the living room. I'm going to help him get to bed. So give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. What was that sound? Okay. I'll be right back. Take it down. Nope. He's not ready yet. He needs 5 more minutes. Okay, we're still doing an autofocus. If you guys saw the stream earlier where I took a couple of Benadryls, they're hitting me now. I just wondered, why are my eyes feeling heavy? If you see me down, don't worry. I didn't drop dead. It's just the Benadryl. I can't see. What? What is going on? Okay, there's a few clouds, but we'll get past those clouds. It's not going to be bad forever. Let me take a look at the weather, the satellite. I'm right here. You can see some clouds right there. There's really nothing. 25% clouds there. Okay, auto guider is settling. Not looking great for the... Yeah, those clouds. Definitely a little bit of a problem for the auto guiding. All right, relax, relax. All right, it's capturing the first image, but there's going to be clouds in the first image. That's okay. Let's just pause that first. I know there's clouds already. I'm just going to pause it and restart it. resume. Okay. Hopefully we've seen the last... So the first few exposures aren't going to be that great of the helix, but we'll get through it. This is going to be cool. We're going to see what a 4-minute exposure looks like. There's very few clouds in the sky. I just can't believe I happen to be pointing at them. Okay, I'll be right back again. Don't go anywhere. You guys might see the helix before I do. I gotta go put my dad to bed. Okay, can I take them? All right, that was a smooth operation. And Alexa, show camera 2. We got surveillance on my dad to make sure he doesn't try and escape from bed. No. What he does most of the time is he just sits on the edge of the bed. Give me juice, give me water. Scratch my back. He's kind of demanding. All right, we're almost ready to see the first image of the helix. Did I just freeze again? I think I'm back. I gotta put my phone on mute. Do you guys hear it? It keeps beeping. All right, let's see this. Come on, helix. Be right back after the helix. We're almost ready. Wow, cool. We got the helix. That is a 4-minute exposure of the Helix Nebula. Cool. That is terrific for a 4-minute exposure. Wow. And this is the scope that's looking at it very low in the south. And let's see this other rig. Okay, this one's going to be changing sides in 1 minute and 30 seconds. This one is going to swap to the other side. That's looking pretty good, ain't it? Chuck is the best. I appreciate that. Well, we capture with a mono camera, and then I add the color in post-processing. For example, this is my latest picture. I love it, the Wizard Nebula. Did you hear that? That was a plane. I got my window open. Planes are non-stop in my area, although I don't think we can see it here. It looks like all the clouds are gone at least. You guys want to stack some of this data and see how that looks? I'm going to stack that and see how it looks. Let's stack about 1 hour of data. Deep Sky Stacker. We have 17, almost a little over an hour's worth of data. Dark. Bias. I'm going to load in all the calibration frames. And flats. Where is my HA flat? All right. Okay. And I got something here that keeps screwing me up. Is it this? Which one? Does this mean you turn the color off when you uncheck that? I don't know. One of those is, I always register. Let's go for it. All right, we're going to stack an hour's worth of data on that nebula. How did my stars look for this one? See, the stars look fine for this. NGC 7000 is the North America Nebula, correct. I only called it NGC 7000-2 because I didn't know the name of this nebula offhand. But Astro Corone provided it, so it's not really NGC 7000. I'll change the name when I do my final processing. A black hole. Ooh, we should stack some of this data. We'll stack this data too. When I get a few more exposures, we got time before we see Jupiter. Hell, he's using my... Hal is a member using my Einstein emoji. Good evening, David. We are stacking data on my other rig to take a look at whatever that nebula was. Oh, I'm doing a meridian flip. I missed it. I forgot I was going to... You can see how my mount, it changed directions automatically. I was going to have us watch it. I completely forgot. But if you saw earlier, this mount was on the other side. I wonder if we can see that. Hang on here. Wait. Camera 1. I wonder if it picked up my meridian flip. Oh, there it goes. You can see my this is a recorded clip about a minute or two ago. It's switching sides. It didn't capture the whole thing. But that's what happened a minute or two ago. What I like to do with these recorded clips, well, there's insects. I like to see if any skunks or possums or anything else walk by. Did you see that? This black cat has been walking through the neighborhood all the time. I see it every day. I don't know if anyone owns that cat or what. It's always around. It doesn't like me, though. If it sees me, it goes in the opposite direction. No matter what animal passes through here, they never ever touch my equipment. Except a squirrel that tried to hide pizza on my mount. And the same day a raccoon found the pizza. Other than that, they leave my stuff alone. It looks owned? Oh, okay. Well, it certainly looks healthy. I mean, it's kind of cool because it makes use of the sidewalks in front of the house. Yeah, I had a squirrel one time try to hide pizza and my mount, and then a raccoon came the same night, climbed up the mount, found the pizza. And then I found pizza on the windowsill near the kitchen. I'm like, do these squirrels think this is a good hiding place? I don't get that. Let's see. Okay, we are stacking. No, we're not stacking my data yet. Thanks to Brody for telling me about the Helix. I wouldn't have thought it was in view. Zoom. The stars look pretty round, so this data looks pretty dang good. How many frames do I got so far? I've captured 3 so far. Ah! More clouds coming. It's gonna... God dang it. My friend Doug lives in to the south of me, so I'm sure he's not liking the clouds. I thought we were done with the clouds. I don't see anything on the satellite. Let's try some weather. Let's try the other one. There's nothing. Those got to be disappearing soon. They're not even on the satellite. My dad is hanging in there. He's hanging in there. He'll be 90 in December, and he's the same as he was a month ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago. Nothing has changed, so he still remembers who I am. He just needs a little help walking to bed and coming back to the living room. And if he gets tired, we have a wheelchair in the living room to, you know, help him get around. Let's see. We're all right. This is done. Let's take a look at this data. What's the name of it again? Astrocorone. Oh, it's on the SH2119. SH2119. All right, let's see what 1 hour of data. It's always exciting when we start stacking data. SH2119. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. What? Copy. All right. Let's copy to anywhere. Need to process. Well, I'll just copy it here. I got to open up PixInsight. All right. See, this is a good way to know how much data you have to capture. If it looks really faint, you know you got a long way to go. Let's see this. This is an hour and 8 minutes of data. How does that look? That's pretty good for only 1 hour of data. And it's going to look very nice and colorful. So, but I think I want to capture a lot more data. Wait. Looking pretty good. Do a star mask here real quick. Real quick, star mask. You got 10 hours with a 7nm filter. Ah, okay. 10 hours in all, or 10 hours with one filter? All right. Now, when you do when you shrink the stars, I usually sometimes I don't shrink the stars, but other times it's a good idea to shrink the stars so you can see the nebula better if they're in the way. Let's shrink them a little bit here. Yeah. So this is going to look interesting. It's a very thick star field. What do you think? That's going to look pretty dang cool. I'm glad I started capturing it. Connor, blur lag. Connor, you're having issues, aren't you? I don't see anyone else complaining about the lag and the blur. You having cable issues? Is anybody else? Is it okay for anybody else? The picture look, because I see what it looks good for me. Making you want to switch. I think the stream looks healthy to me. I'm not lagging. Okay. Let me see my my live stream. It says excellent connection on my end. Oh, now it says I'm lagging, but I don't think so. Because it looks good to me. You're good? All good? Okay. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Seems okay on my end, though. I don't know. Good here? Okay, that's good. Oh, you're going to lose connection, Brody? Okay, well. You're still got clouds. What is up with this crap? You guys want to stack some Helix data? No issues for you? Good. It's really driving me crazy knowing I'm capturing data with clouds in that direction. But when I'm done, I usually, when I'm ready to process, I weed out all my bad data. I usually capture more data than I need if I have enough clear skies, because I usually have to delete some data. I did not see the full moon, but you know what? Full moons all look the same to me. If it's a hunter's moon, a blue moon, a strawberry moon, super moon, they're all the same. I'm not buying it. The media likes to play this up. When you watch, it always lags and buffers. When it buffers, it's blurry. Oh, I see. Besides eclipses, right. Eclipses are different. All right, you know what? I'm going to stack some data on this one. I want to see the Helix Nebula. Oh, looks like I got a satellite going right through it. Let's stack some Helix data while we're waiting for Jupiter. Lights, Helix. All right, I only got about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 minutes of Helix data. That's okay. Darks. Bias. And my flat frames are kind of old, but that's okay. I'm going to recapture them at some point. All right. Now we're going to stack the Helix Nebula. Only 20 minutes worth of data, but we'll see how it goes. Even though these... Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a live view. This is an old view. No wonder I didn't see... We're looking at the old view. Let's just go live. Live view. I was wondering why I didn't see the clouds on the satellite. There's no clouds. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I'm looking at the satellite, and the satellite didn't show anything. It was an old view. Jeez. There's too much going on. My brain can't handle it all. You know, you're running 2 rigs, you're stacking data, you're live streaming, and I'm trying to keep my brain working. And I'm on Benadryl, which ain't helping the case. Jupiter is very close to the moon today. That's true. Right now, Jupiter is in the trees. Jupiter is right about here. Sometimes we can see Jupiter peeking through the branches, but not at the moment. Yeah, Jupiter is getting dimmer now. I think we've already... So if I click on Jupiter, look at the magnitude of Jupiter. Where is it? Minus 2.1. But if we go day by day here, you can see it's getting brighter and brighter. See that number? Now it's minus 2.85. So the golden age, this year Jupiter is definitely getting dimmer, but it's not getting dimmer fast, though it's still a good time to capture it. Slight magnitude differences, but it's definitely going away for the year. It's on its way out. Oh, did it finish? Okay, we're still trying to see a stacked version of the Helix. This is a single 4-minute exposure, and we're going to see what 20 minutes of data looks like. We've already stacked some data for my other rig. My other rig isn't getting much attention from us in the stream, but this rig, it runs so smoothly. The autofocus, automatic meridian flips, everything runs perfect. And everything here is also brand new. Brand new mount, brand new scope, even the plate is everything is brand new. So it should run good. I can't wait to finish capturing this one. By the way, I have 15 projects that I finished capturing and I need to process, but it's a lot of work to process data because I take my time and try to do it right. And so I try to at least process one picture a week. Yeah, I love wide field. Yep, absolutely. But you know, I also love my Explorer Scientific, because I mean, I love my latest picture of the Wizard Nebula. Woohoo! Lots of cool detail in there. Excuse me. Guiding is 1.06. Not that bad, actually, for pointing so low, and this is my worst location to point in. Thank you. Thanks, Hal. Astro Hamster. Everyone's day. My day is going well. I hope everyone else's day is going well. You want a RedCat so bad? I love the RedCat. I love it. Excuse me, those Benadryls are really kicking in. But I'm I'm hanging on. Oh, you're fighting off COVID. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I don't even notice that. Are we done stacking? Oh, we're done stacking. I'm not a very good host when I'm freaking yawning. Helix. This is only 20 minutes of the Helix, but we'll take a look. It's the Benadryl. I took a couple of Benadryl about 45 minutes ago or so. It's or an hour ago. I don't even feel that much better. So that's 20 minutes of data. Really? That's 20 minutes? And let's look at a single 4-minute exposure. I'm not impressed with 20 minutes, let me tell you. That can't be. 20 minutes of data? Doesn't even look as good as the 4 minutes of data. What the heck? Yeah, okay, it's a little better. It's a little stronger. But I need a lot more data. I need a lot more data. 20 minutes is not enough to go on. Let's brighten it up a little bit. You can see these lines here. Definitely, I have no idea what these are right now. I don't know. But I need to capture new flats. But I saw this in my Wizard Nebula image. I'd never seen straight lines before like that. I don't know what those are. Oh, you guys can't see them. Let me move it over. Anybody have an idea on what those are? What the heck are these? I saw them in my last image I processed on the Wizard. Any suggestions? Filter reflecting? Pollution due to long exposure? Well, I'm definitely going to capture a new round of flats, and maybe that will help. I was thinking the same thing, the edge of my filter. But why? Does it happen when because I'm pointing too low? Could that be it? I'm pointing too low and there's too much light pollution and it's causing a reflection off of the filter? Could be. But as long as it's the outer edge, I mean, I'll crop it, you know. So it's not, it didn't affect my Wizard Nebula, but because I cropped it off. So I'll probably right like that, maybe. I'm sorry, guys. It's the Benadryl. I'm not really tired. It's just a damn Benadryl. I'm usually up late, till 2 or 3 a.m. Yeah, pointing too low, probably. I wonder if Jupiter is visible. Oh, look at that. You know what? You guys know what that is. Peeking over the roof. Knew it wouldn't stay away forever. You know what that bright light is? Could you guys guess? Yeah. The moon is back. So that's interesting. So this location, that's where the moon is. So that means, so this is almost, not quite east, but about 25, 27 degrees high in the sky. So that's where the moon is. And right about there. Jupiter might be visible already. I'm going to wait about 10 more minutes. And we'll go have some fun and look at Jupiter. Oof. Well, let's see here. I hate to leave the Helix. I want to capture as much data as I can on the Helix, though. Yeah, the moon is horrible, and it's 90. What is it? It's they changed to Larry. I mean, the illumination used to be down here, easy to see. Now it's in the middle somewhere, and I always have a problem finding it. There it is, right in the middle, 98%. 98% illuminated. Did you guys see this new Netflix series on a miniseries Jeffrey Dahmer? I was watching that, like, why would you make a miniseries on that? Isn't there anything better? But Netflix loves doing that kind of stuff. I hope it doesn't influence people. It's terrible. Almost glorifies what he did. Terrible. Cringe TV show. Netflix loves to do that. I don't mind shows about a crooked business person and you can see what they did, but not this. But then again, I'm watching it. So what does that tell you? Yeah, I couldn't help but watch it. I'm mad at myself. The payoff just, wasn't there. How many have I captured so far? I've captured 32 minutes so far. This is going to be definitely my next target. I'll definitely... But because it's so low in the sky, I don't have a lot of time each night to capture it. So it's probably going to take me 10 nights to finish capturing the Helix. Apollo 18. What's Apollo 18? Okay, Apollo, the NASA missions went up to Apollo 17, right? So that must be science fiction, Apollo 18, right? Sounds good already. Oh, this data looks really good. I got a lot of... And I'm almost done capturing the flaming star, but the flaming star doesn't come into view until about 3 a.m. So I spent... Ooh, you know what's another one? Let me see, I don't know what the framing is. Spaghetti. Let's see, Spaghetti Nebula. SH2240. This is another one I want to capture with my RedCat, but I don't think I'm framed for it correctly. Let's see. I don't know. I know it fit with the way my mount was rotated before this, but I might have to rotate the camera. I mean, the camera. I might have to rotate my camera to see this. It barely fits. Now, if I went, let's see, 270. It fits a little better the other way if I rotate 90 degrees. But if I go back to 270, it doesn't quite make it. Does it? No. I can't capture that one. I'm going to have to rotate my camera. Astro Hamster is back. You know, if you guys want to join my YouTube page, by the way, I'll put in a little sales plug here. This is what members see of my page for $4.99 a month. You get my full res pictures. You get the data. I just showed everyone the password. for that one anyway. You get my full res pictures, you get the data so you can try and stack the data. What else? And if you're a member of my page, you can ask me any question you want about astrophotography. There's no limit. There's no limit. So here's the perks. And thank you, Astro Caron, for granting me a free membership to my own page. I don't know why YouTube does that. You don't have the whole link, though, so it's not going to work for you. But that's what you get if you guys want to see that. You get my stack data, you get a high-res image, and the perks are you get to use these emojis, my full-res pics, stack data, and priority reply to comments. So that's that. There's my sales pitch. Wow, we still got 135 people watching. Stick around, guys. In a half hour, I'm going to Jupiter. I don't want to leave the Helix too soon. I want to keep capturing data on this. And the stars are looking good. I think those elongated stars, I think that might be, I think that is because I'm not east heavy. I should change that. I'll try it next time out. I sound all stuffed up. Sorry about that. The allergies are killing me. This is Sequence Generator Pro that I use for imaging, and I use PhD2 for keeping my setup on target. And I use PixInsight to do my stacking and processing with a little bit of Photoshop. Connor. I get a message from OBS and it says, uh-oh, OBS got disconnected. And then a few seconds later, okay, you are reconnected. So, is everybody back now? Astro Corona is telling everybody to refresh. Now, I don't have to refresh, but I don't know everybody. I'm watching it on my iPad, so I can tell when something is stuck, but I don't know if other people have to refresh. Astro Corona, now Astro Corona, if they're frozen, how are they going to see your message to refresh? They won't see that. Well, I don't know. I'm just asking. Thanks for telling people. But for anyone who's really frozen, I think live chat will be frozen too. So refresh. Telling them to refresh probably doesn't help, right? I'm just wondering. It's a conundrum. Because chat doesn't freeze. Really? I did not know that. Now I know. Oh. Chat doesn't freeze. Gotcha. Good to know. Well, thanks, Astro Corona, for typing people to refresh. Geez, I'm down to 129 people watching. Don't you guys want to see Jupiter? Stick around. Jupiter's coming. That's my hook to get people to stay. Don't leave. We're going to see Jupiter. Oh, you can see the stripes on Jupiter. I can't see it because Jupiter's in the trees. I know it's in here somewhere. Sometimes we can see it poking through the branches. It's past bedtime for a lot of people. Yeah. I'm retired, so I don't have anything to do in the morning, so it doesn't matter how late I stay on, but I know other people actually have things to do in the morning. Oh, it's 3 a.m. in your country. Hi, Furry. My room has really cooled down now. I got the window open and now that really helped. I feel the breeze. Oh, live stack process. Yeah. Why do I keep looking at that? We're looking at a blank screen. That ain't gonna help me keep. I'm only yawning, people, because I took some Benadryl. I usually don't even go to sleep until 2 or 3 a.m. Oh, you're looking. Do you just want a beginner telescope? Can somebody recommend a galaxy for galaxy a telescope for Galaxy Strike? What's everyone's favorite telescopes for somebody just starting? James Dugan. 1:12 p.m. Wow. Where are you, James? Okay, see you later, CPM. RedCat. That's a good choice. Yeah, I might buy a James Webb telescope next time. Actually, that's not a bad idea. The James Webb Telescope's data is available for everybody, so there's your telescope right there. Not quite as fun as running it yourself in the backyard, though. C6 with Hyperstar. That's not a bad choice. Refractor 80 mm. Yeah, that's a good choice. I hope whoever asked the question is paying attention. These are a lot of good answers here. Now it says my connection is excellent. Excuse me. Did you guys just get hit with ads? Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked the button where it told me YouTube said to click on ads. I didn't mean to click that. Yes, I did. Boy, I got a long way to go to capture enough data for the Helix. Where's the moon again? Maybe, oh, look at now the moon is, you can see the moon is sort of disappearing. Silly Billy, you'll support me. You didn't get ads? Oh, the heck. YouTube sleeping on the job? Do you think Jupiter is visible? Well, I don't want to leave the Helix yet. Not yet. A couple more images on the Helix and then we'll switch over to Jupiter. I need to capture lots of data. And then later, I gotta, I'm also working on the fossil footprint. Oops, fossil. Is that even in view? I think, yeah, it's probably in view by now. How much data do I have on the fossil? Maybe I'm done with the fossil. That's the fossil. No, I'm not done with it at all. I got a lot of data to capture still. In about 10 minutes or so, we'll switch over to Jupiter, just for the fun of it. Charles. Thank you, Benadryl. Thanks for the $5 in chat revenue today. Thank you very much. And we got 6 new members, thanks to Astro Corone inviting 5. Ay. This is embarrassing how much I'm yawning, but it's the Benadryl I took about an hour ago. I gotta turn the sound off for a second. You can still hear me, I know, but I'm turning off my desktop sounds. I want to check out something here. You know, before this live stream, I shaved, I brushed my teeth. I gotta look good. It's actually you, Chuck. I love your shorts. Hey, awesome. Thank you very much. Looking good. Thanks, you Astro Corone. You followed I followed your animation video and was able to get a cool Jupiter. Oh, cool. That video that I made is probably so old. I have no idea how good it is now. I don't know. But I'm glad you found it helpful. That's good, Brody. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. How many pictures do I have of the Helix so far? Thank you for that suggestion, Brody. Was that you, Brody, that suggested the Helix? I've almost got an hour of data on it so far. Sweet. Let's see what an hour of data looks like. Almost an hour of data compared to 20 minutes. Do you think it will? Do you think it will be any different? Nah, forget it. We know it'll be a little better. See, now look at this. Let me show you something here. Where's the helix? Oh, I thought it changed more than it did. Nope. "15 minutes, we're going to go take a look at Jupiter." You're 49% tired right now. Oh, my chest hurts right there. I think I twisted a pectoral muscle. I was raising my arms up, I don't know, right here. Not that I'm very muscular. Oh, and my back hurts. It sucks getting old. I'm telling you, we have a picnic table in the garage. I shouldn't have tried to pick it up by myself. I picked it up, put it in the middle of the yard, and I squirted it down because it was so dirty. It's funny. I am getting old. I'm 55. And I've been thinking, how long am I going to keep doing YouTube for? I've been thinking about that. I'm like, am I getting too old for this stuff? It's fun, but I thought maybe 5 more years. When I turn 60, I'll probably hang up my spikes. You thought I was 30? Thank you. I appreciate that. I take off my glasses. Well, I barely have any hair. That's why I'm always wearing a hat. Forever. Right. I retired in my 40s, and this hobby keeps my brain working. Of course, if I'm 60 and my YouTube channel is making too much money, I'm certainly not going to quit, right? But it's funny, I was looking at the family tree, right? And I know my dad will be 90 in December. And I'm thinking, has anybody in the family tree lived longer than my dad? And at first I couldn't find anybody, and then I heard, oh, wait a minute, my great-grandfather's brother lived to 105. So I wonder if I have those genes. That's a long time. 105. I think that's the oldest person in the family tree that I know of. Yeah, 105. So my grandfather, he fell down a flight of stairs. On my dad's side, he fell down a flight of stairs and died in his 60s. But it's his uncle, my great-grandfather, that lived to 105. What, did you retire so early? Yeah, I retired in my 40s because I have a 4-year degree in computer science, and I used to work in IT. But then, about 20 years ago, I got in early. Pretty early. When Google first announced they were going to start sharing advertising revenue with anybody who wants to build a website, I don't know, maybe it was almost 20 years ago, I got in on the ground floor of that. I started putting up websites left and right, put on, and I just kept putting up more websites, and they all started making money. You know, it was easy back then when there was no competition, right? It's like the California gold. Imagine the California gold rush, and you're there 2 or 3 years before the rush actually started. And that was what I did back then wouldn't work now, but it worked. It worked then. You know, when you're in the right place at the right time. Yep. How lucky was that? And nobody knew, oh, this is silly. And you know what was funny back then? Is if you tell people back then, 20 years ago, that, I was working in IT, but in the evening, that's when I was doing my internet business until I finally quit my IT job. I didn't need that anymore. But I would tell people I run my own internet business. And you know what they would say every single time back then? Oh, you run porn sites. That's what they thought back then. Back then, nobody had any clue how do you make money on the internet. So that's all they could think of. I think, no, I don't do that. Google would never partner with somebody who does that, but that's what everybody thought back then. Because it was such a new kind of business. And you would tell, oh, you make money. Then you have to explain to them, you make money on ads. And they say, do they have to buy something? No, they don't. It was just, nobody understood back then. That's how new it was. Yep. And you know what? I know I'm talking, this is not astronomy, but you know what was crazy back then? Is that, you put up as many websites as you can, try and find, public domain stuff and make a website out of it. But what you do is, back then, you could copy an article from this, back then, a little encyclopedia site called Wikipedia. It was much smaller back then. Take the article, you could put it on your own website, and then you would rank higher in Google than Wikipedia. And so you're getting all this traffic from Google more than Wikipedia is getting. So I cloned the whole website. I called mine Wackopedia. So that was one of my sites. I had my own encyclopedia. Of course, eventually Google crowned Wikipedia the king and banished all other encyclopedias. But that one was good while it lasted. So anyway, it was just a different time back then. Can I tell you one more thing I did? To entice people to come to my websites that I was putting up, I was offering free Gmail accounts. How you like that? Because in the early days of Gmail, everybody wanted Gmail, but it was invite only. And since I had a membership, I could invite people. So, hey, I would post on forums, hey, if you come to my website, guess what? You'll get a free you get a free Gmail account. So I was giving people free Gmail accounts if they come to my website. I found old messages from that. Let me see if I can find one. This is funny. If I actually found stuff when I used to do this. Hang on here. Maybe I can't find it. I don't know where I would have put it. But yeah. Oh wait, is this one? I gotta show you this. This is let's see, this is from this is the old Chuck. Believe it or not, Google 1 gigabyte email service still isn't available to everyone. It's invite only. but I'm giving out free invites. I get a kick out of that. The old stuff. It's funny when you can look back and find your old self. Of course. All right, that's enough about my business. I'm boring you guys. But it helped me retire early. I just found that a few days ago, actually. I was searching for that stuff, and I did find one. Those were the good old days, man. I tell you, the money was unbelievable back then. It's crazy. Those were crazy days. Living the dream. Thank you. Almost time for Jupiter. Now you have a billion jillion dollars. I wish. Thanks. But it sure beat having a day job. I didn't want to work until I was 65 years old, and I retired way, way before that. It is funny now because it only would have worked back then. It doesn't. That kind of business would not have worked now. The internet has changed drastically. The moon is huge. must have shut down Stellarium. All the money went on telescopes. Do you still have shares in Chuck's Hub? There's the moon. Jupiter's got to be visible. Oh, let's go to Jupiter. You guys want to go to Jupiter? Let's see Jupiter. Wait, I need 5 more minutes to go to Jupiter. Jupiter, 5 more minutes, and then we can go to Jupiter. I want to capture a couple more images of the helix. Some David, now it's finally, but now I'm going to make you wait a few more minutes. Psych. 5 minutes, we'll go to Jupiter. Hunter's Moon. Wasn't that yesterday? Chuck is a tease. Right. Now you want to see me take my shirt off? I don't even want to see me take my shirt off. First a stack tease, now a slew tease. I'm keeping you guys hanging on. Part of my evil strategy. No! Someone said yes. Not gonna happen. Chuck after dark. Can you ask something? Go ahead. One more exposure. And then we're gonna. Because my mount is already pointing in this direction. So all the mount is gonna do, it's gonna point from here. It's gonna point somewhere over there for Jupiter. You can retire early. You retired at 39. Awesome. It's about how bad you want it. Congratulations to you. Awesome. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Chuck after dark, only slews. But isn't this crazy, though? I have so many targets to process. Like, oh my gosh. But I figure, yeah, I'm going to pace myself. Now, here's the wizard. I've already shown you the wizard. But now, this is with the 127, but now I have data for the wizard wide field. And I think there's more to see for the wizard around that general area. So these are all the projects I got to capture. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, these are all the projects. Some of them go back to April, like the Whirlpool Galaxy. Oh, yeah. And that was with my Rasa. It's just I'm burned out. Like, no. So that's why I'm pacing myself one a week. View details. One a week is good for me. Astro Corone, you're going to DM me something? Let me look on my Instagram. What are you sending me? You don't mind if I show it to everybody, right? "55 minutes. Oh, very nice. Oh, that looks very good. Everybody, this is what Astro Corone captured. Very nice. I don't have a Discord. Very nice, Astro Corone. And, hang on here. Let me show you. You guys have probably seen it. Let me show you. I captured that one too, and somewhere around here, I don't know. There's my image of the same area. The North American Nebula and the Pelican. And what I'm capturing tonight is off to the left of this nebula. That is what Astro Corone captured. Oh, that would be cool if other people could send me a message in Instagram if you want me to show your picture to everybody. Send me a message. Send me the picture on Instagram. I think it's time for Jupiter. Is it time for Jupiter? All right. We're going to go to Jupiter. After this last picture finishes, we're almost done. That's 3 NM. Oh, okay. Yeah, send it to me, Hunter. Oh, look at that. Let's see if I can see that plane. Recorded clips. No. Live view. All right. You guys want to go to Jupiter? No, it's not going to be fantastic, so temper your expectations. We're going to Jupiter. Unless you guys want to stay on the Helix. Let's just go for that. Let's go to Jupiter for the fun of it. For the fun of it. All right. Let's pause that. Jupiter! Temper your... This is not the best telescope for planets, like I said before, but we'll do it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Sky Live for the coordinates. Planet porn. All right, let's just plug it into the Saturn coordinates. It doesn't matter. There. Are you able to see Mars? Where is Mars? Hang on one second before we go to Jupiter. Excuse me. Where is Mars? Oh, Mars is... Oh, it's just rising now. There's no way I can see Mars. Not tonight. Unless I strive... You can see how low it is to the horizon. Probably only about 4 degrees high right now. See that? Way over there. Let's go to Jupiter. All right. Oops, I'm sorry. It was a black screen. Sorry about that. I forgot. But there's Mars right there. See how low that is to the horizon? Okay, now we're going to Jupiter. That's center. Here it is. Jupiter's actually higher than I thought. Oh, please don't be in the trees. Please don't be in the trees. It looks like it might be. I don't know. Or unless it's above the tree. Okay, here comes the... No, you didn't miss anything yet. Oh, no. We got it. All right, let's stop. We got Jupiter. There might be some trees, though, but let's go to... Let's turn this on. Set. Okay, and let's start up SharpCap. Blah, 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 blah. It thinks I'm connected to a Celestron mount. Okay. Gain 139. Where is it? Where are you? Look at that for a second here. First we can see Jupiter, and that might be actually 2 of its moons. Hang on here. I'll lower the... That's definitely... Oh, look at that. 2 moons. There's a moon. Let's just... Before I focus it... Yeah, I was too zoomed in. Let's just see what the Jupiter... if Stellarium shows those two moons right next to each other. Does it show that? Oh, yeah, it does. Europa and Io are the ones that are right next to each other. Europa and Io. Sweet. Okay, now let me see if I can focus this a second. They are, yeah. I mean, they may be far apart, but from our perspective, they are very close. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I need to open up my focuser. Hang on. Let me exit that. Okay. All right. Now let's connect. We're going to try and get this thing in focus here. Whoa. That looks very good, actually. What do you think of that? I mean, it's not bad for a mono camera and a telescope that's not meant for planets, but we can definitely see the bands on Jupiter. Can you see that? I think I see the great red spot too. I'm going to zoom in. This is way too much to zoom in, but I don't know if there's a great red spot right there, possibly. Let me see if I can focus a little better. Oops, no. Okay, let me go the other direction now. I'm going to go in 10 steps at a time. No. That's about as good as I can get that. It looks pretty cool. I think it looks cool. And if we turn up the exposure, those 2 moons are right, Europa and Io. Ganymede is right to the left of those. This is Europa and Io, and Ganymede is to the left. So Ganymede must be... Oh, there's Ganymede right there. Right up at the top there. So we can easily see 4 moons of Jupiter. There's one on the right here too. Oh, I thought there was. Way off to the right. Wow. Way off to the right. There must be some... Wow. That's really far off. Let me shrink the... Yeah, look at how far that moon is away. That is a crazy distance away. What moon is that? Castillo. Callisto? Castillo? I don't know how to say that one. Wow. That is distant. I didn't know the moon stretched that far past Jupiter. That's about the farthest I've ever seen one. Yeah, that thing is really stretching far out. I bet you that's as far as it goes. It's probably coming back in now. That is cool. If you're just joining us, we are looking at Jupiter and 2 moons. Uh-oh, my picture got blurry. Is their picture blurry here? Let me double check my streaming. It says excellent. I don't know why mine is, hang on here. Is your connection good? Because I'm seeing a blur. Is everybody okay? Is your connection good? Oh, I just refreshed. Now it's good. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we're seeing Ganymede, Europa, Io, Jupiter, and Callisto or Castillo. Now, if we turn down the exposure, we will see the bands, the cloud bands. Can you see that? Can you see the cloud bands on Jupiter? I see them easily. Not bad for this telescope. I want to capture this. Hey, thanks, Scott Hemi. Oh, check DM when I get a chance. Okay. That might be too many. No, I'm gonna switch this to 20 seconds. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Time limit. 20 seconds. Let's capture that. All right. Somebody, let's see. God Hemi. Central Valley Astro. I don't see it. Thanks for the donation, by the way, but I don't see. Am I following you? I don't see your post yet. I don't see you. Central Valley Astro? No. I'll have to look. Central Valley Astro. Oh. Am I following you? Is your name happen to be Hector? Or no? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see... No, that's not you. Oh, I'll look another time. But isn't that a cool look of Jupiter? You guys want to see the moons again? Let's turn up this exposure. Hunter, oh my gosh. Thanks for the live streams you always do for everyone. Keeps you motivated to continue in this hobby. Awesome. You DM me the ghost of Cassiopeia image to... Thank you very much. But where is your ghost of Cassiopeia? Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Let me lower this. I don't see your ghost of Cassiopeia either. I'm looking in the requests. Let me see requests. Astro capturing? No. 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 Did you DM me on Instagram? What's your Instagram handle? I want to capture this again. The data just looks too good. Oh, okay, yeah. Try Instagram. Or Facebook, I mean. I want to stack this. I don't know if I should. You know what? Let me let's reduce this down to 800 by 600. Auto. I should have captured Saturn while I was at it. Let's try and stack this. This will be interesting. Thank you for that $10, by the way. But I'll check Facebook in a second here. Planet. Where is the planet? Very small. I don't know if it can. It's too small, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see if this is kind of silly trying to stack something that small, but let's just see. Wait, and we'll keep most of the data anyway. We'll say 50%. Wait, I want to try. Let's tell it to give us the sharpened image too stack. All right, is auto stacker still stacking? All right. I am doing very good. How are you guys doing? We're looking at a live view of Jupiter right now. Jupiter looks splendid. For this kind of telescope. Why is it a planet? I don't know. Why is it? How about I make a Discord server? Yeah, I know, Discord, but man, I think I even see the great red spot here. I just don't have the time for Discord, man. It's just crazy trying to keep up with all the other social media I have. Okay, somebody wanted me to show, I think, the ghost of Cassiopeia. Hang on here. Let me check my messages here. Hunter, you sent me, oh, very nice, Hunter. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of what Hunter sent me here. Hunter, very nice. That is not an easy target. Excellent capture, Hunter. Excellent. That is not easy. Excellent capture. That was really good because that star is so bright in that picture, it's hard to get it under control because it leaves halos. Okay, let's take a look at, let's see what this data looks. This is kind of silly. We stack some data. Wait, where is it? Hey, holy moly, that looks pretty dang good. That was the automatic sharpening, by the way. You could definitely see the red spot there. See the red spot right there? The great red spot. That came out better than I thought. That was Otto Stacker's version of sharpening. Not bad. And you can see two moons without even trying. Moon, moon, moon. And I don't know if the last one... Oh, the last one didn't make it into the picture. I don't see it. It's over. Oh, it did. It's right there. Okay, wait, look. Okay, we got Ganymede, Europa, Io, and Castillo, or Castillo. Do you see it right there? All four moons made it into the picture. Isn't that awesome? That is pretty good. How come we don't see any other stars around Jupiter? Because you have to do much longer exposures to see the stars. The planets are so bright that you do very short exposures. But I bet if I turned up the exposure here, let's do that. Wait, let's go to a full screen here. Oops. Wait, let's auto. Okay, there's Jupiter. Now if I say, let's go 5 seconds. Let's do a 5-second exposure here. I bet you will see stars. I could be wrong, but let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. See, now we got stars right here, here. People always ask, how come you don't see stars? But there you go. There's Jupiter, of course. Huge. And there's the stars. So there's your stars. You just have to, stars require longer exposures. But they're farther, way beyond our solar system. Boy, I'm glad I went to Jupiter. It looks way better than I thought. Especially that. Can I see Neptune? I don't know. Where is Neptune? Neptune's not easy. It will just look like a star. Do you guys want to see the moon now? Or do you want to stay on Jupiter? Where is the moon? Might be in the trees. I don't think we can. Let's see. Might be taller than the tree. Yeah, it's directly southeast. I bet it's blocked by the tree. Yeah, I don't think we can see it now. The moon is boring. Yeah, the moon doesn't really change much. But what surprised me is Jupiter. I had no idea that that we could see the moon. I mean, that we could see a moon so far away. Let's turn up the exposure again. So there's one moon here. What is that again? Ganymede, Europa, Io, Jupiter, and Castillo. Somewhere right there. Way past it. Let's turn up the exposure again. Right there. Can you see it? Look how far away the moon is from Jupiter. That's crazy. Yeah, we did Saturn. If you back up very early in the stream, we did see Saturn. We can redo Saturn and stack it. Oh, Saturn gives me trouble though. If you saw my last live stream, where if I try to point to Saturn in this location, my mount was screwing up on me. I'm afraid to point in the southwest. I wish I could go back. I wish I had captured data on it to stack it. Yeah, we can't do the Mars because look where Mars is. It's just too low. Way too low. It's not even 10 degrees high. My house would be blocking it. Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's high in the sky at 1 a.m. Oh yeah, I wish I could be on that long. Galaxies aren't too cool with a full moon out. Where's M31? How about Andromeda? Where is Andromeda? Yeah, I wish the moon wasn't out or we'd try these. It would just... Yawn is contagious. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I've been on for about 3 hours. I think I'm really starting to fall asleep with all my yawning. So I want to thank everybody for joining. I'm going to get back to my deep sky nebula imaging and try and finish up some projects. But thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining, and I will see you later. Oh, you sent me a video. I'm sorry, Brody, but I got to go now. I'm sorry about that. Next time, Brody. Have a good night, everybody. See you later. Thanks for joining. I always have fun when I do these. Everything's a blur. I took off my glasses. Bye. Thank you. I appreciate that.